How you doing, fam? My family, my people, my queens. We need to find a word. Is it how you doing, besties? How you doing, queens? You are all queens. I think I'm going to choose queens. But how are you really doing? How are you doing? I remember some time back, I was speaking with my husband. I said, I don't feel accomplished. This year, I don't feel accomplished. And my husband said, why would you say that? I feel like people that know me are probably wondering, this girl, hey, after everything, you don't feel accomplished. Well, I had some deadlines. I had some goals that I wanted to achieve this year. I know if Dr. Amy is watching, we had plans of working and I was always rescheduling. I had things that I wanted to do with African Connect, the non-for-profit that I have. I had so many things that I wanted to do. Even I wanted to stay consistent on YouTube. And I've been gone, I've been missing in action. And so I was telling my husband, I feel like I don't feel accomplished. And then my husband said, let's talk about that. What does that really mean? And then he started highlighting all the good things that God has done for me this year. And I'm like, oh my goodness, DrAnimwaa, you are focusing on the things that you could not accomplish, or maybe the prayers that were not answered, and you completely forgot and missed all the amazing things that happened for you, making God out to be like a liar. And so, yeah. It's been an amazing year so far. I'm really grateful. And it's Thanksgiving weekend. So today I thought maybe there are people out there that missed those points as well, just like you did DrAnimwaa. And so today, I don't know if the video will make me see, let's make a gratitude jar. So I took all the pieces of papers that I already have. This is my gratitude jar. It's a bit dirty because it comes out once in a while when I'm feeling grateful. And I think that it's a human attribute, so don't feel bad if you've been ungrateful. But I remember one story that sort of stuck to me. I remember praying for something years back, over many years ago, and it wasn't happening, and I just felt that God had deserted me. And I remember that I needed to do a tooth surgery, so I got my tooth taken out and I could not eat. I had jollof, I had fried rice, I could not eat any of those food. And they said eat yogurt and eat cocoa or corn porridge. I said, God forgive me. I took for granted the little miracles, the fact that I'm able to wake up in the morning. I took for granted the fact that I can eat. Now I cannot eat. I'm looking at the jollof, I'm looking at the fried rice, and I have to drink yogurt and cocoa. That was a terrible 1 week of my life. And then when I got back my ability to eat, I ate anything that I could eat. So it sometimes feels like when our big prayers are not answered, we feel like God has forsaken us, but God hasn't forsaken you. And you are where you're supposed to be. You need to look at the small details and be grateful. So how can you remind yourself? Because I totally forgot about this. And I remember after my husband and I had the chat, I said, I need to look for my gratitude jar. I've had this for a while, since 2018 or so. And so I went to look for it, poured out all the pieces of papers, and I started to cry. I was looking at some of the things that I had written about, the miracles God had done for me. See, sometimes we focus on the big pictures. God, you need to do this big thing for me. You need to, I'm praying for maybe a child, and because you haven't given me a child, and so you can't be grateful. I cannot pray. And I understand. But whilst we are waiting is very hard. Whilst we are waiting for that big miracle, we should keep praising, because for those of us that work, and so we need to be at work at a certain time, we set an alarm. See, your alarm doesn't wake you up. There are people that set an alarm that did not wake up. You get it? The ability to wake up wake up every morning. It's an underrated miracle that we take for granted, because not everyone gets that opportunity. And so sometimes we need to remind ourselves of the little miracles. I remember reading, there was a time I was driving and nearly had an accident. It would have been deadly. And I started crying. I said, sorry. And so for Thanksgiving, maybe you're wondering, what should I be grateful for? I'll be asking him for a better job. I'll be asking him for a job. I'm working in a toxic environment. I have secondary infertility issues. I don't have anything to be grateful for. Where you are, currently are, that you're thinking that you don't have anything to be grateful for, is someone's prayer point. As I'm making this video, I have 275 subscribers. I'm grateful for all my subscribers because it's someone's prayer point. Okay, so let's do a gratitude jar. I think I got this from DrAnimwaa. Yeah, it even still says it's a cookie jar that I got. And so if you get one of this, you can just open it. You have a normal A4 sheet, any sort of paper that you have, and then you tear it up. So you tear it up in this shape, but this is great. And so today, what am I grateful for? I think I'm grateful to work in an organization that gives me a day off. And so today was my day off. And let me write that. Fold it up and put it there. What am I praying for? I'm praying that I'll be more consistent on YouTube and my family here would grow. Let me just add that as I wrote this, I had 275 subscribers. So the next time I feel down, I will come back, pour all this out, and I will read. And probably then I would have grown from 275 to more, to 1,000, to 2,000. And I will look back and said, oh my goodness, I wrote this. So that's simply how you do it. And then you put it somewhere that you can see if it's visible, depending on if you live alone or if you live with people and you want to keep your answered prayers or your prayers, because sometimes you want to keep it till it's answered. When you do this, it gives you a renewed perspective. It minimizes envy and jealousy because it helps you to compare your now to your past, cheers you up, and it makes you understand that God truly answers prayers. This is not praying. This is a jar. You pour everything out, you look at it. I think for me, what I do is I put my prayers inside, and then when it's answered, I put it back in there. And so when I pour it out, I'm able to see the answer, the prayer request, and the answered prayers as well. I probably can't do a prayer jar as well. This is a gratitude jar. Let me put this on the other side. Okay. So for Thanksgiving, I want you to reflect. Really have a conversation with yourself. Look back. Where was I? Am I still alive? I've told you that this is one of the blessings that we underrate. Sometimes I wake up, I have nothing to. I say, thank you, God, that I'm alive. Thank you, God, that I'm healthy. Thank you, God, that I have a job. Thank you, God, that my paycheck is coming. Thank you, God. And I put it in, and even if one time you wake up and you don't have a job, you can still look back and say there was a time you had one and you were grateful for. I want you to look at the minor things. This weekend, I know that you are praying for that thing, but let's focus on the minor things and be grateful and keep praising while you're waiting. And so I hope that you can find something that you're grateful for. Sometimes I can understand. I know it. You can go online, especially link the people have said, and then you see this, and you're looking for a job, and everyone's like, congratulations, I have a job. And it can make you feel, or even if you have a job, you can feel like someone got something else, and you start to compare. But having this can help you. This is a way. You can also journal. There is gratitude journaling. So if you don't need to go and get the jar, I like the jar because my children like to take my notebooks and they start writing in it. So before you realize, it's no longer yours. But when they see anything glass, they know they can't touch it. And if it's in my room, they know they can't touch it. But you can do a journal as well. And so you get up in the morning, more like a diary sort of. Today is this day. I'm grateful that I am up. This nearly happened to me. Puts it down. But then it's easy for someone to steal the journal, the diary. This is someone puts it in the back when they visit you, or before they will open it and read what's inside. You've got them. But anyway, whichever works for you. Until next time, take very good care of yourself. Be grateful that you are alive. I'm so grateful that you are watching. I'm grateful that you're alive. I'm grateful that you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe. Support the family. Join the family. Until next time, know that nothing lasts forever. You are worthy. You matter. You are amazing. I am a queen, so only queens support me. So you are a queen. Take care. Bye-bye.